Hey my Virgos, what's happening, what's cracking, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your November 2019 love tarot reading, okay? I hope you guys are well, so let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel, first link in the description, if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. So, Virgo, let's take a look and see what's cracking, baby. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout November 2019, messages for my Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 2019. All right, Virgo, let's see what's cracking, baby. Ooh, I kind of like a little bit of the vibe we got going on. What's happening? Ooh, I said I like the vibe, and y'all said, yeah, Aunt, we're going to put on a smile because we dealing with shit. Three of Swords can be connecting with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian. So besides all the pain you may be feeling during this current time, I feel the energy of you trying to keep a positive attitude. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, you're definitely stepping into some lighthearted energy is what I'm feeling here. Page of Wands energy being present, okay? You can have fire in your chart possibly. I'm feeling this energy of you're trying to be lighter, okay? You're trying to free up the heart chakra. You're trying to free the space up that's in your heart. It's like, look, I'm dealing, I got some heavy shit going on. You know, this Mercury retrograde ain't gonna help either, right? As you guys know, on Halloween, October 31st, we will have Mercury entering in its full retrograde. Currently, it's in its pre-shadow, but it's gonna be Mercury retrograde in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is known for intensity, okay? And for some of you here, prior to this retrograde in general, Three of Swords, you're dealing with quite some pain. But with the Page of Wands energy here, I feel like you're trying to make the best with your pain. I don't feel this energy of pessimism. I feel this energy of optimism where at the end of the day, no matter how much I'm dealing with right now, I'm going to do my best to keep a smile on my face, keep it pushing, keep it popping, and get through life. Now, in regards to who you're dealing with here, King of Cups can be connecting with possibly a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. With the person you're dealing with here, though, it feels weird because, give me a clarification on this before I move forward. Why is the person Virgo's dealing with the King of Cups? Okay. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Clarify the devil as the outcome. I think I'm getting a little bit more about what's going on here between you and your person. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay, so Virgo, what I feel here really strongly is that you're connecting with a person where you almost feel like you don't have any sort of freedom of expression. You feel as if you can't express your emotional side because the person you're dealing with is so good at burying their own emotions. You know, the King of Cups energy it's interesting because what it's saying to me is that the person you're dealing with is putting on a mask. You see, the King of Cups, that's a person who masters their emotions. That's a person who feels their emotions. That's a person who expresses them and has no problem doing so. But the person you're dealing with is putting on a facade because they don't express their emotions, Virgo. Nine of Wands, they actually repress them. And I feel like whoever you're connecting with represses their emotions quite a lot, and you feel restricted, okay? You feel as if you have to brush off your own emotions, your own pain towards this person in order to keep whatever connection and relationship you two have alive. But the outcome of this really is toxic, okay? And that's that devil card representation because it's toxic if you can't communicate your feelings and emotions in a very healthy way. As I'm looking at this, Virgo, it is 1:11 p.m., okay? I've been getting that for the readings lately. Shit, it is 1:11 p.m. And now 111 symbolizes that something new is happening. It's time to kind of get rejuvenated. It's time for a fresh start. It's time to move in the right direction. And with you and this partner you're connecting with, you already feel like it's not going in the direction as it should, right? That Three of Swords is a painful motherfucker. So I feel right now you're trying to make the best of this situation, but at the same time, you're feeling restricted from expressing how you truly feel. And the person you're dealing with, they repress their emotions and they may project that onto you, okay? Repressing emotions isn't going to keep a marriage alive or keep a relationship alive. What's going to keep a relationship alive or a connection alive, even if this is your friend, family member, lover, it can resonate to any of that. It's a love reading, but it can resonate to whatever. No matter what, be open and honest about your feelings, because if you don't have that kind of connection where you can have a heart-to-heart with somebody, that's not a connection that's going to grow. Because it's not always sunshine, roses, and dandelions every day in life. Sometimes there's some hard shit we're going through. And you need a motherfucker who's going to be down to listen to you and really be there for you. And it feels like your person isn't there for you. Okay, we're going to take a look at what's happening here. So Virgo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with and how they feel towards you. Then I'm going to go over your feelings and how you feel towards them. We'll take a look at where energies are aligning this month and then the outcome for November, okay? Now, in regards to who Virgo is dealing with, how do they feel towards Virgo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout November 2019. How does the individual Virgo is connecting with feel towards Virgo? Okay, you have a 10 of Wands. Ooh, hello. You got a Chariot card, you got a 3 of Cups, you got a 3 of Pentacles, you have a Page of Cups, and then you have an 8 of Wands in the reverse. Now that's weird. This entire deck, I don't have any reversals in this deck. I don't read reversals when I do monthlies. I only read reversals for dailies, and out of nowhere, this card decides to be reversed, which ironically is the card of communication, okay? So whoever you're connecting with here is not a very good communicator. They're not good at communicating feelings and emotions, nor do I feel like they want to hear that. I almost feel like whoever you're connecting with is like, smile, put on a bright face all the time, because we should be happy in life, okay? But realistically, the person you're dealing with, Virgo, isn't happy with themselves. So it's like, why do they need to be miserable? And then why do you need to feel miserable being with them? All right, there should be freedom of expression here. For some, this may be a mother, just saying. This could be a mother or father that you're connecting with, who you feel as if you can't go to about things that you are dealing with that are upsetting you because you feel like they kind of dismiss your feelings and emotions. But nonetheless, the premise of this person is it feels like they're dismissing your feelings and emotions, and that's a projection of just what it is they do to themselves. Like over here right now, you know, 10 of Wands to the Chariot card, the person you're dealing with, they're suffering. And at the same time, they feel like your problems are a burden, so they just dismiss them. Once again, whoever you're dealing with, they project the way that they treat themselves onto you. Whoever you're connecting with, they dismiss their own issues, and they dismiss yours as well. And I feel really strongly here, Virgo, that whoever you're dealing with almost hits you with a little bit of toxic positivity, because with the Page of Cups here to the 3 of Pentacles, they're like, oh, everything will be fine, don't worry about it, everything will pass. But it's like, no, like, a healthy way of dealing with your emotions is acknowledging what's making you feel whatever way you're feeling. Acknowledge it, feel it, then feel free to release it when you choose that it no longer serves you. And sometimes it's just nice to have somebody to talk to. Sometimes it's just nice to be heard. Sometimes it's just nice for someone to sit there and listen. And it feels like whoever you're dealing with doesn't want to listen to that. They're like, oh, you know, let's do something fun. Let's do this, let's do that. But it's like they don't want to get down to the nitty gritty of life can be a bitch sometimes. Let me tell you what's going on in my life. Now, if this is a partner, that's not a good vibe. If this is a friend, that's definitely not a good vibe. Even if it's a parent, it's not a good vibe either. Like, in life, you know, it's nice to talk to people about what's got you feeling some type of way, what's got you feeling hurt. You need a person that's going to be reliable there, okay? In regards to how Virgo feels towards this person, let's take a look here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout November 2019. You got a 5 of Swords, you got a High Priestess card, you have a 2 of Pentacles, you have a 6 of Swords, you have an 8 of Pentacles, and then you have a 3 of Wands. Yeah, Virgo, you're here saying, I'm going to have to work on myself, and I'm going to work on myself by myself. I think you're starting to recognize, Virgo, that, like, people just aren't really reliable. And at the end of the day, it's not like, for example, Virgo, you're not, like, hating on anybody. Like, for example, if people got shit going on in their life, like, you're not going to intrude on them with your emotions, right? You're not going to bother people with your feelings. But it's like, there are people that could be there for you. And you feel like at the end of the day, with all the work you put in to be there for people, you don't feel like it's reciprocated. And I think you're getting very tired of, you know, taking care of everybody else, but not feeling like you're taking care of back. So you're moving into the space where it's like, look, I'm just taking care of myself. This month, I'm taking care of my mental health. This month, I'm going to care about me if nobody else wants to care about me. And that's a really important mentality to develop, okay? Because at the end of the day, something I learned, at least I can share it based on my own experiences, even if people are there for you, it's best to really take care of yourself at all times and always to know that at least you got your own back. That's what's important. So I feel strongly moving forward into the month of November, you're just taking care of yourself. You're not even going to bother anybody, even though you shouldn't be bothering somebody with your problems. Like, if people genuinely care about you, they should be willing to listen to them. But it feels like some people in your life don't really understand or grasp that. And maybe you have to do a little bit of reconstructing of who you're dealing with in your life, Virgo. But of course, that's your life. You can live it in whatever way you'd like. Now, regardless of what I'm saying here, you're going to be focusing on improving yourself this month. I'm going to just keep my problems to myself. It's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up on. 2 of Pentacles energy over here to the 5 of Swords. I think this is leaving you a very sour taste in your mouth with whoever you're connecting with. This is definitely something that is hit or miss with them. You know, the person you're dealing with, you don't like that they dismiss your emotions. You don't like that they don't want to sit there and hear out for you and be there for you. It's just a characteristic of a person that you really don't enjoy. So I feel really strongly you're getting ready to turn your back on whoever this is you're connecting with. And Three of Wands, if something better comes my way that I'm worthy of, then you will accept it, because you feel like you're worthy of someone who's really going to want your happiness and do everything they can to make sure that that's in alignment with you. Now, at the end of the day, you have to make yourself happy. Whoever you're dealing with has to make yourself happy, but you should be, or should at least want to have a partner that does the most for you, as you will do the same. You need an equal give and take relationship here, okay? So I feel strongly right now, Virgo, you're just getting very fed up of the, you know, unreliable people in your life who just don't seem to be giving a damn, who don't seem to be caring. You know, you're ready to start a new cycle saying, I need some new friends, or I need a new boyfriend, or I need some new energy in my life, and just, I need people to show that they care. Because it's like, how could I continuously keep on caring for everybody around me, but not a damn soul cares about me when I'm going through it, huh? You know? In regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, this may be multiple people in your life. I feel it, Virgo. My heart started hurting, like literally, physically. I can feel it. Some of you guys are going through a lot right now. I'll dive into that in a little bit for what you're going through. But in regards to where energies are aligning, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. Yeah, you're going to get to a point, Virgo, where you, whoever this is, you're no longer taking care of other people. Put it that way, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles, that's a nurturing energy. That's a mother-like energy. You're probably the mom of the group, most likely. Let's just say if you go out drinking with some friends, you're taking care of everybody, okay? But with the Queen of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands, it's an energy, Virgo, where it's like, I'm not taking care of anyone anymore because I don't feel appreciated. And with the Five of Wands here to the King of Wands, I'm not going to let it bother me either. I'm just not going to care. So this is you now giving people back what they've been giving you. You're not going to care about anybody else's emotions. You're just going to do whatever it is that you want. Now, as for the outcome between you and whoever you're connecting with, or the people you're dealing with, let's take a look here. Okay? Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups. Yep, that's powerful, dude. Because the thing is that, Virgo, instead of, you know, waiting for this person to change, you're coming to a place of acceptance of this is just who they are. You know, when people show you who you are or who they are, just believe them. Because the person you're dealing with, it's like, I think that you've tried so many times to like give this person the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe they're just busy, or maybe there's just, you know, they have their own stuff going on. And then now you're getting to this breaking point, Virgo, where it's like, I just feel like you don't even care about me. So I'm just going to accept that that's how you are, and maybe that's how you feel, and I'm just going to let you do you. I'm not going to burden you with anything. I'm not going to talk to you about anything. I'm just going to leave you be. I feel like you're just leaving somebody alone because you feel like I shouldn't have to feel like a burden just to have someone be there for me. And that's what you feel coming from this person. And as for the outcome as well, Two of Cups, what you're doing is you're deciding that I need to get more connected to me. I need to be more connected to myself. I need to bring the attention back to me, because if nobody else wants to show me that they care, I'll show myself how much I care. And I'll take care of my own problems and issues, and I'll go through my own pain, because I'll come out the warrior if I need to. Period. Now, clarifying this Three of Swords, what's going on? What's bothering the Virgos? What are they going through so much pain for right now during this time? Okay, Ten of Cups, okay, Emperor card, Two of Wands, and the Death card. Okay. Some of you Virgos may be going through a painful breakup. If that's the case right now, you're trying to take control of it as much as you can. But just a little word of advice: if any Virgos are going through a super painful breakup right now, don't try to take control of how you feel. Allow yourself to feel the way you feel, and I promise you it'll allow you to release it quicker. When you try to control the way you feel, you end up resisting that and feeling more, and then getting frustrated at yourself. So if there are any Virgos right now that are going through just like a pretty heavy breakup, just allow yourself to feel the way you feel. Don't allow yourself to let go, right? Don't allow yourself to sink, but feel the way you feel, accept how you feel, and then accept the current reality of the situation, and that's going to help you move forward, okay? Now, there are some other Virgos over here right now that may be dealing possibly with this connection that I talked about. This connection that you're dealing with here, this might be a pretty mentally abusive situation for some of you guys. And if some of you Virgos are dealing with a person who is an abusive person in regards to mental, okay, this is the time to kind of cut that off, okay? When you recognize something is unhealthy or toxic for you, that's the best time for you to walk away from it, acknowledge it for what it is, say thank you for teaching me a lesson that this is not how I deserve to be treated, walk away and move forward, okay? So if someone here is causing you pain, I think it's time for you to kind of limit yourself to them and move forward in a different way. The Two of Wands here in the Death card, I think that, you know, you're in this place right now, Virgo, where you were really struggling between choosing to please yourself and pleasing others. But right now, like I said, moving into November, you're going to make the decision to take care of yourself instead of taking care of other people. But I think it was hard for you because I think that you like to take care of everybody. I think that you like to have that nurturing, loving role, but you just wish it was reciprocated. And it's a disappointment when it's not reciprocated as well. So nonetheless, based off who you're connecting with, or if these are certain kinds of people you're dealing with, I'm seeing you limiting yourself from them. Because you're getting to the place in time right now where you're recognizing, I need to have my own back if nobody else wants to have mine. And not for nothing too, you are recognizing that it's like, maybe I do need to get better people in my life. Maybe it is time for me to mix and mingle and see about forming new relationships and meeting new people that really resonate with me, because whoever you're dealing with now, it just doesn't seem like they're really resonating with what it is that you want, your wants and your needs, okay? I'm sorry that you guys are going through this situation. Of course, it's not going to resonate to all the Virgos, but for the Virgos that are out there right now, I'm sorry for that. You know, I'm sorry. It's a shitty situation. You know, it sucks when you take care of everybody, because I've been there. I used to take care of everybody, and nobody would take care of me. I'd listen to everybody's problems, and nobody would care about mine. That's why I'm passionate about this reading, because I've been there. Okay? And what I had to do is I had to learn that those are the kinds of people that I just don't need in my life, and that when I let them go, I just knew and trusted the universe that better ones would come. That the right kind of people would come, the right type of friends, the right type of relationships, okay? I just knew that that energy would come, and I allowed it to happen. I allowed it to happen in my life, okay? So if any of you Virgos here are releasing these kinds of people or this kind of person, release it, and just know with faith and trust that the universe will deliver you the right person that's truthfully going to fit what you need in a relationship, in a friendship, etc. Okay? But nonetheless, though, I like that you're getting back in touch with yourself here. I like that you're keeping a positive outlook, because remember, in the beginning of the reading, I was like in a pretty good vibe, in a pretty good mood, and then boom, the Three of Swords came out, and I was like, oh fuck. But I do feel this energy that you're going to be feeling lighter in November. I think that the moment you just kind of stop giving such a super big fuck to these kinds of people and just stop caring about situations that don't serve you, you're going to be feeling lighter, better, and just in an overall good vibe, okay? And yeah, when you do walk away from this, you'll be feeling better. When you continue to work on yourself, you're going to be on top. And the moment you stop taking care of everybody else, that's the moment you can bring the attention to just you and do what it is you got to do, Virgo. You're going to get back in tune with yourself, and you're going to be all right. And not for nothing, Virgo, you deserve better people in your life. Understand and recognize the awesome person that you are. Embrace the awesome person that you are. And don't settle for anything that ain't resonating with your motherfucking spirit. Okay? Virgo, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. I hope that it can help anybody in any sort of situation that is going through this. If it didn't resonate, that's a pretty good thing, to be honest. So feel free to check out any other readers. But thank you guys for your consistent love and support. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And I'll catch you guys in your November mid-monthly love reading, okay? Peace.